What is the best flavor of Fanta? Will Kenobi be the best series on Disney Plus? And was The Batman the best Batman movie yet? Well, I talk about all that and more on this episode of the Toddcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Toddcast. As always, I'm your host, Todd McManus, and I guess you can already tell there's some different things going on this week. Of course, one, I am sick currently. I do not have COVID, so that's a good thing, of course. I also don't have the flu because that's going around right now. Going ahead and diving into this episode, of course. It was like 2 or 3 days ago, I got a sinus infection. And, of course, I'm not contagious or anything like that. But just to be on the safe side for not only myself but anybody I was going to interview this week, because this is supposed to be a guest week, of course. All of you know that. Just to be better for me and for the person who I was going to interview this week, it'd be better that I don't, go in contact with many people as, if I walked into, to interview a mayor or a politician or somebody like that, or the president of a college, I got to walk past 30, 40 people and all the people that they work with, or any students or normal regular people or anything like that. So it'd be better that, excuse me, there's going to be a lot of coughing and snorting and sniffing and everything this week, just because of the current circumstances that I'm in. I do know that, of course, COVID is still a thing. It's a lot less. People are a lot less worried about it right now because we're on the verge of a war that might happen with everything that's currently going on with Russia and Ukraine. But I do not have COVID. I do not have the flu. Like I said, I'm not contagious. But I get 2 or 3 sinus infections a year, I feel like, whenever there's a drastic change in weather or seasons or anything like that. Because we're now starting to get into the springtime, of course. Easter's coming up. So this is just me, every time this year and around when it goes to fall and winter, I always get sick. It's just me, sinus infections are just another part of life for me. I just get them quite often. But got to keep on trucking like we are. I think it was a month or two ago, whenever I did the Q&A full episode, how that was going to be in place in case there was not a guest for that week. The same thing is going to be happening this week, but not a Q&A episode. This episode is actually going to be a full drink review episode. That way, if currently how I'm sick, or if it comes to the point where there's not somebody available or cancels right before it happens, anything like that, any kind of situation where that can happen, a Q&A or a full drink review episode will now take the place of a guest episode in the future, whether I'm too busy with work once I graduate college, or no one's available or anything like that, or I'm sick or they're sick or whatever happens, But we're going to keep on going with it. And like I said, this is going to be a full drink review episode. Of course, if you've seen the picture on Instagram or Facebook that was posted on there of the drinks that I'm currently reviewing, I am reviewing 6 different flavors of Fanta. That is correct, for 2 years now. Ever since I started reviewing drinks, and I said I was going to do a full drink review episode and some here and there. And even whenever I mention, you can go to my YouTube channel and comment a drink or a specific flavor of a drink or a drink brand or anything that you would want me to review, I always refer to Fanta because I know they have a lot of flavors. And I got 6 different flavors of Fanta right here with me. One of them 0 sugar, but I got 6 different flavors. They're all different, and I know they have more. I'm pretty sure they have more. But so like I said, this is going to be just a chill drink review episode going on right now. And yeah, that's about it, really. Is that I'm also sick, so I might be a little out of it, you know what I'm saying. So but yeah, the weather's getting weird. Don't know what's going on. I'm currently sick, but we're going to keep on moving with it. And like I said, we got 6 different flavors of Fanta, and might as well go ahead and dive in, I guess. There's really nothing else to say. Out of these 6, I have indeed tried 3 of them because I'm a fan of Fanta. You know, they're cool. 2 of these are my childhood. I mean, I'll go ahead and list off the flavors for you. If you didn't see the picture, you didn't really pay attention to the flavors. I'll go ahead and list off the flavors. We got Fanta orange, grape, strawberry, peach, pineapple, and then this one, which is a 0 sugar dragon fruit. This was the only other flavor that they had. All these, of course, they say caffeine free. I never knew Fanta had caffeine in the first place. So I guess there was a time that Fanta drinks had caffeine in them, but all these are caffeine free. This one's 0 sugar and caffeine free. The dragon fruit one. The 3 that I've tried before are orange, grape, and strawberry. Orange and grape Fanta, I kind of grew up on that, especially that. Those 2 with root beer was my childhood, all the way even into my teenage years. And the other 3 I've never tried before. I think I've seen peach and pineapple before. I've never heard of Fanta dragon fruit in my life until the other day when I saw it. So yeah, I'm going to be reviewing all of these, giving them the score between 0 to 100 with no decimals. And then I'm going to rank them against each other. Out of the 6, which one is number 1, number 2, all the way down to number 6. Just reviewing them, giving them on the drink scale like I normally do with drink reviews and any review that I really do. And also reviewing them with each other. Of course, if you remember was that the last one? The last full drink review episode I did. Was that the last one? Like a year ago was when I did Mike's Harder Lemonade. And you had to be there for that one. If you haven't listened to that one, you should go back like a year. Around this time, I think. I thought it was around this time at least. Around this time, and I think March or April of last year in 2021, I did do a full drink review episode where I reviewed 5 different flavors of Mike's Harder Lemonade. And good Lord, it was... Let's just say I don't remember the second half of that episode. I remember being there. I remember reviewing them. And then I remember... what happened after that? I do remember drinking all 5 of them. And then out of the 5, I think I drank half of each can. And then I finished 2 cans. So out of 5 total, I drank 3.5 cans. Because I drank half of 3 and 2 whole ones. And they got, let's just say, and for people who drink alcoholic drinks, you understand this. The more that I drank, the less alcohol I tasted and the more flavor I got. And I was like, man, these are getting better with every taste. And then next thing you know, I'm calling out The Rock or doing a Dwayne The Rock Johnson impression or whatever. Talking about if you smell what I'm cooking, you know. And like, I do remember that part. That was pretty funny. But if you haven't listened to that episode, you should definitely go back a year and listen to that one. That was the first ever full drink review episode I actually did. But I've always talked about doing Fanta because there's so many. That and Sunkissed as well. I saw a bunch of different flavors of Sunkissed at a gas station I went to the other night. So I was like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and do Fanta, considering that I'm sick and want to keep all of anybody out there I wanted to interview safe and myself. And I was like, why not? Just go ahead and review 6 different flavors of Fanta and see what we got. So I'm going to go ahead and we can go ahead and start. I'm going to start with the 3 that I've drank before because I know what they taste like. I haven't had some of these in a while. I haven't had an orange soda since the last time I probably drank one on here. Orange soda, right behind root beer. Root beer was my number 1. And I would say Fanta orange or any orange soda is one of my favorite sodas ever besides root beer, like I just said. And And grape was there too. And I don't understand, a lot of people don't like grape-flavored drinks or grape-flavored candy. I love grape-flavored stuff. I don't know why a lot of people always want to crap on grape stuff, because not only are grapes good, like the actual fruit, but stuff that's flavored like grape suckers or grape Jolly Ranchers, and grape Fanta or any other grape soda. I reviewed another grape soda. I think it was like Oh So Grape Soda, I think is what it was called. I reviewed it on here before on a past episode, and it was pretty good. Like, I liked it. And that, like, this is, of course, just my personal preference, but I like the way grape soda tastes, you know. And yeah, so I've had the most out of these is orange Fanta, strawberry Fanta, which is the third one that I said I've had before. The only reason I've had it, I've never had it in a bottle form. All these are in bottles, but I've never had it in a bottle because strawberry Fanta was the drink that I still get it for, well, not recently, but when I was a kid, that was the number one drink that I would always get from Popeyes, because Popeyes always has strawberry Fanta. And when I was a kid, it was strawberry drink. I was just like, oh, I want this because it was red, which is my favorite color, and it was good. Like, I kept getting it because it was actually pretty good. And, you know, getting a big old large cup at Popeyes, eat you some fried chicken, drink you a strawberry Fanta, like, that was the way it was back in the day. And, like, even though I drink Diet Coke now predominantly over anything else, even water, but I drink Diet Coke from Popeyes, and like I've said this before, Diet Coke tastes different from every restaurant. No matter if you go to Sonic, I talked about this with John before, I'm pretty sure, and he's told me of different places because he's a Diet Coke fan as well, that Diet Coke from like McDonald's, Popeyes, Whataburger, Waffle House, wherever, no matter where you go, and they gotta give you a drink that comes out of the fountain, you know, out of the big machine, it's gonna taste different no matter where it's from. And he's actually told me that the Diet Coke from Whataburger is apparently the best, and I mean, it's all right. Like, it was pretty good. I don't have a vivid memory of it, so I don't really remember, but I do know for a fact that it was pretty good. So, but every one of them tastes different. So, with that being said, I'll go ahead and say, since, like I've said already before, that even though I am sick, some of these flavors will be probably skewed differently on the scale because of me being sick. I may not be able to taste all of the flavor. It may not taste good. It might taste better because I'm sick as well. Because, I mean, everything, you know, that we all know that feeling whenever you get so sick, everything just tastes the same, you know, like, it's just the way it is. But I'm going to go ahead and start with Fanta Orange. Now, like I said before, orange soda is a really good choice of mine. I don't drink any sugary sodas like this anymore, but this is about to be a lot because, good Lord, I'm looking at the nutritional facts. Of course, this contains no juice. 72 grams of total sugar. Wow. God. Lord. No wonder I don't drink this anymore. So, I mean, it's orange soda. That's what this is. I mean, there's not really anything else to say about it. It's got no caffeine in it. It's got a crap ton of sugar, so. Orange Fanta, here's to you. Let's see how you are. Oh, man. That tastes like my childhood. That ain't bad. It still holds up. God, so good. Oh. I don't want to drink all. I want to drink all of it, but I got 5 other drinks to go through. Or I'm really gonna have to pee by the end of this episode, probably. Excuse me. Orange Fanta. I mean, you're the only one I've tasted so far, but you are ranked 1 out of 1 so far. Where do you... I mean, it's good, and I know it's got good flavor, but like I said, I am sick, so it's like, I'm not getting a lot of it, but I don't want that to hinder the flavor of it. Fanta Orange is great, and in my opinion, I think out of all the Fanta flavors, orange is... I think orange is like the most advertised, or in the one that you recognize. You know, whenever I ask you, give me a flavor of Fanta, most people are going to say orange. Some people may say grape or strawberry or one of the others, you know. But when you think of Fanta, you think of the orange soda. You think of the orange wrap around it, the green twist off top of this bottle. You know, you think of orange Fanta as their staple flavor. And for good reason it is, because it is great. I don't see how it has 100% natural flavor with no juice, because every one of these says 100% natural flavor, but there's nothing natural in it. You understand what I'm saying? It says on the back, contains no juice, and then it gives a bunch of crap on it. So if it has no juice, no orange juice, how is it 100% natural? Is that a lie? How can they say that? Like, I just talked about how good this is, but now I'm coming after Fanta. How can you say it's 100% natural flavor when there's nothing natural in this? It's all sugar. Where does the flavor come from? Because you're not putting real juice in it. You're not putting real oranges. You're not putting real grapes. You know, you're putting something in here to make it flavored like orange. But if it has no orange juice... Which orange juice and orange soda, you know, they're both orange, but they taste totally different from each other. Even though they're from the same thing, you know. But how is this 100% natural? 100%, by the way. Like, 0% unnatural. 100% natural. How? That's what I want to know. Is how, like, just like I talked about 2 weeks ago with Jaron, how did Pringles do it back then? I want to know how Fanta does it. Because it doesn't taste like an orange, but it's good. Like, it's orange flavor. That's why it should just be 100% flavor. Like, there's nothing natural about it. Like, I'm not going to... 100% natural flavor, there's no way on earth that I'm going to be able to go out into the wild and find something that tastes like orange Fanta. You understand what I'm saying? How am I going to go out into the middle of nowhere, go to the Amazon in Brazil and find a plant and drink the juices out of it, and I'm like, wow, this tastes just like Fanta orange. Like, how can you say it's 100% natural when this is completely man-made? There's no way. There's no way. That's just a lie. But off of that rant, Fanta Orange is just really good, even though it's not natural, definitely not natural. It just still tastes amazing to me. I'm a fan of it. I've always been a fan of it. It is really one of the flavors of my childhood. And I know that kind of sounds weird, but it is. Like I said before, root beer, orange soda, and grape soda is the drinks I lived off of as a kid. Those... all from far back as I remember, all the way up until like 16, 17 years old. That's all I drank, was those three drinks. And then strawberry Fanta whenever I go to Popeyes, you know, which it wasn't, you know, maybe once a week or less, you know. But orange Fanta, I'm going to go ahead and give you a 90 because you're just good. I really like it, you know. I mean, it's good. It has a solid flavor. It's not bad. It's, of course, manufactured, and you can tell that it's made by a big corporation like Fanta. But it's good. Like, it's just, and you know, like a lot of sodas that come in glass bottles always taste better than a plastic bottle, in my opinion, you know. But because I feel like I've had an orange Fanta I've had orange soda out of a glass bottle, and it's great because I don't know what it is about it, but the glass bottle feel of a drink just makes it taste better. And I don't know why, but it does. So, Orange Fanta, of course, you're ranked number 1 because you're the only one I've tried so far with a solid 92. Like, that's going to be hard to beat. Grape might be able to dethrone you here in a minute. But the others, it may be strawberry too. I don't really know. But the other 3 I've never tried before. And we'll get to those in a minute. So, but I'll just go ahead and start out with grape soda then. Grape soda, of course, like I've said, I don't understand why people don't like grape soda. It is a really good drink, in my opinion. A top-tier drink, even. Like I said, root beer, orange soda, and now grape soda. My childhood. So it's like, I haven't had grape Fanta in years. But I want to see if you can hold up like you used to back in the day. There we go. Let's see. 73 grams of total sugar. Okay. What was the orange? Orange was 72. So grape has 1 whole gram of sugar more. And orange soda has 270 calories in the orange soda. And grape's got 280. 10 whole calories more with 1 gram more of sugar. But it contains no juice. And it's still 100% natural. I don't understand. I'm very confused at that, but whatever. That's really all I got to say about it, honestly. I mean, grape Fanta. Let's see how you can hold up against orange and the others. Here we go. That's good. It's still good. That's good. I mean, there's no really to... Oh. Well, there went the top. There's not really... Where'd that go? There's not really else to say about it. I mean, it's good. I've lost the bottle cap somewhere. I will look for that later. I just lost it. It hit the ground, and I don't know where it went, so that's just going to stay uncovered for the rest of the episode. Just hopefully don't spill grape soda everywhere. That's really good. Of course, I can taste the heavy amounts of sugar, living off of Diet Coke for the past, 3 or 4 years now. I can tell that it is heavy on the sugar. I'm already 2 in, and it's like, yeah, I can feel it, And I haven't had this, by the end of this episode, this will probably be the most amount of sugar I've drank in 3 or 4 years, maybe. I mean, Mike's Harder Lemonade had sugar in it last year, so that was probably the most for that amount. But I don't drink sugary drinks every day. I mean, I go between Diet Coke and water. That's all I drink, But grape, you're good. In my opinion, you don't hold up against orange. Orange is just a top-tier drink. Orange soda is so good. And I don't know why, but it is. It's just so good. Oh, here we are. Okay, I found the bottle cap. Don't worry. Brush it off. But you're good. You taste like a good old-fashioned grape soda. But I'm just going to have to give you an 88. You're ranked right below orange. You're in second place currently because orange is just the top tier. I said it before. I said it earlier. I'll say it again. Orange soda is a very hard flavor of soda to beat because it's so good. So, I mean, grape, you're good. There's not really else I can say. I mean, you're good, but it's orange soda. How can you beat orange soda, One of these may do it, but as of right now, orange is at top with 90 and grapes at 88 in second place. So we're going to go ahead and dive into the third one we got, which is the last drink I have tried and drank out of these total that I have, which is, of course, strawberry. It's got a really nice red tint to it, the red wrapping around it. Let's check the nutritional facts. Okay, this is just getting weird. It still contains no juice, of course, and 100% natural flavor somehow. So this has... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so orange soda, the orange Fanta, has 72 grams of sugar, 270 calories. Grape has 73 grams of sugar, 280 calories. Strawberry has 74 grams of sugar, but somehow 270 calories. So, in this order, orange has 72, grape 73, and strawberry 74 grams of sugar. But somehow, orange has 270 calories, grape has 280, and strawberry has 270. So we're going up on the sugar, but now I'm going back down in calories somehow. I don't know how, because all of these are varied in their nutritional facts because of sodium. Orange has 90 milligrams, grape has 65, and strawberry has 80. So they're all varied in everything they have, apparently. So, but strawberry Fanta, let's crack you open. Of course, I've only had this from Popeyes. I'm pretty sure I have never had this out of a bottle. So this is going to be my first time ever drinking Fanta strawberry out of a bottle. At least that I can remember, unless I had it as a kid out of a bottle. Out of a bottle once. The burps are starting to come in too. So unless I've had this out of a bottle when I was a kid, I don't remember. But you know what? It might be good. I'm used to having it as out of a cup with ice from Popeyes. So Fanta strawberry, let's go ahead and give it a try. That's pretty good, honestly. Huh. I mean, it's good. It's better in a cup with ice in it, though. Which might be the same for all of these, but I mean, it's good, but I think I'm going to have to put this behind grape because, don't get me wrong, it's a good flavor. I like the flavor of strawberry. But I don't think it holds up against grape or orange. I can put the bottle cap back on. It's good. It's not better than orange or grape. So it's going in third place. Orange at a 90, grapes at 88. Strawberry, I'll just give you... I guess I'll give you 86, honestly. I mean, I keep going down because, in my opinion, you're not as good as grape or orange. You're still good. You're still a good drink. But you're not as good as the others. Like, it's still, 86 is high for me, especially with the drink scales that I've given, or the drink scores that I've given other drinks before, on this scale. It's 80s and especially a 90 is really high for stuff that I have given. But strawberry, you're good. I can keep saying it all I want, but you're still good. But grape and orange, I think it's honestly the connection of my childhood is what it is. Of me drinking grape and orange soda throughout my childhood really has that effect on me that it's still good is why. Because when I taste it, I remember, like sitting at home playing on the PlayStation 2, playing, like SmackDown versus Raw or something and drinking a Fanta orange or a Fanta grape, like that was my childhood. But or playing like Grand Theft Auto 3 or something, as a kid, like that was a life back in those days, not having to worry about anything. Before homework was a thing, before I had to worry about anything, it was like, all right, I just do what my parents tell me to do, and I play video games and drink soda all day. Like, that's all I do. With that and either Barks or Mug root beer at the time, But strawberry, you're good. like I said, I think you would be able to be as good as grape or even better if you were on ice compared to this. But since we all got to be fair and all y'all are in bottles, as a bottled strawberry Fanta, you are not as good as a bottled grape Fanta. If all of y'all can understand that, so orange is still in first with grape in second and strawberry in third. We are now getting into the drinks that I have never tried before. I feel like I've seen them before, but we'll see how they rank up against the other three. The first one is Fanta Peach. Now, I don't know how many peach-flavored stuff I've had in my life. I've definitely tried peach rings. I know they are a very famous candy among people, especially my age group, who love peach rings. I've never been really a fan of them. I mean, they're okay. Wow, this is interesting. Guess what? It contains no juice, and it's still 100% natural. This total sugar is 67, which is a lot lower than the other ones, and it has calorie 250. So this has the lowest amount of calories and sugar than the other three that we've already tried here. I mean, I don't even think I've ever eaten a peach when I think about it. Have I ever had peaches? I've got to have had peaches before. Like the fruit, like actual peaches. I don't remember the last time I've eaten actual peach. Like, I like fruit, but like I'm a grape guy, I like grapes. Those are my like that and apples and bananas. Those are like my go-to fruits, that's what I like. I don't remember the last time I've had a peach. I don't remember the last time, like I said, I've had something flavored in peach. So, Fanta Peach, you got some good competition ahead of you with orange, grape, strawberries having a strong lead in first, second, and third. I honestly don't think neither of these next three will be able to dethrone orange, but they might fit somewhere around strawberry and grape. So, Fanta Peach. And it's going to be hard because I'm also sick, so it's like the other three I've had before regularly. So I know what they taste like off of just memory. I'm sick, so I don't know what peach tastes like. So, peach, let's go ahead and give you a try. Okay. Interesting. What is that flavor? Well, I guess it's peach, but I don't taste anything. This may not have been a good idea. Oh, man. I don't taste a thing. Honestly, I do not taste any flavor. It's cold. It's got sugar in it. I don't know what peach tastes like. Unless peach is a very subtle flavor, there's not much to it. I just got to give you an 80 because I don't taste anything. You're in fourth now. I do not taste a thing. I really don't. Like, if anybody out there drinks Fanta Peach, I'm sorry. If this is your favorite flavor or whatever, and you were looking forward to me giving it a solid review thing, it's going to be my next best favorite flavor. I do not taste a thing. I don't know. I think it's a mixture of me being sick and because I don't know what peach tastes like. I have no clue. I really don't. I'll try it again right now. Like, I mean, it tastes all right, but I get a little bit of flavor, but it's nothing like bad, but it's nothing over the top, You're going to set it an 80 because there's not much to you, honestly. I mean, it's like water with sugar in it, Like, there's not much there for you with peach. So, peach, you're in last place with a solid 80, though, which is it's all right. It does taste good. I put you at an 80 because you still have a good flavor. All these are pretty much going to be in the high 70s and above. At least 80s, because, they're all good. Fanta has high-quality sodas. So, Peach, you're sitting at an 80 at the end of the line currently. Let's go ahead and go into the next one, which is Fanta Pineapple. I've never had this. I've actually seen this before, but I've never had it because it's so bright. This pineapple is yellow with yellow wrapping around it. Of course, still no juice and 100% natural. I'm just going to say that every time. Good Lord. Okay, something's up because pineapple now has 80 grams of total sugar with 300 calories. This has the most amount of sugar and calories than any of the other 4 that I've already tried so far. What's going on? Is it... What... How are y'all doing this? I'm so confused with how they make soda. Because, one, there's no juice in it, so therefore there's nothing natural about it. So that off-puts the 100% natural flavors, because there's nothing natural in it, because how can it have a natural flavor when there's nothing natural? This doesn't grow. Natural mean it's from the earth. What of this is from the earth that makes it taste like peach or strawberry or orange? There's nothing. I mean, sugar, that comes from sugar cane. So yeah, that's natural. But how is orange flavor natural? Where does orange flavor grow? Like, I'm not an idiot. Like, I know what Fanta's trying to do here. There's no juice in it, so therefore it's nothing organic and nothing natural about it. And how is the sugar and calories going? Is all these Fantas the same, but you just add more sugar and you off-put all these nutritional facts, and that's what gives it its flavor with the ratio of sodium, carbs, and sugar? And of course, there's no protein, of course, but God. There's 80 grams of added sugar in this, and that is 159% of your daily intake. I'm literally, like, if I drank this whole bottle of pineapple soda, it would literally be a day and a half's worth of my sugar that you should be drinking. Wow. That is wild. So, but I'm still going to give it a try. I mean, I've never had it before, and I haven't eaten normal pineapple in forever. I like the way it looks, though. The bright yellow look of it looks actually pretty good to me. Kind of looks like lemonade, you know, with a lot of bubbles in it. So, pineapple Fanta, here we go. Okay. 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 That was better than peach. You are ranked in 4th place right now. Not as good as strawberry. Peach was 82. Peach was 80. Pineapple, you are now an 82. Yeah, I could actually get some flavor through the sickness. It tastes good, honestly. It's a good flavor. Of course, orange, grape, and strawberry are still in 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Pineapple has now overtaken peach to be in 4th place with a solid 82, and peach still at an 80 and now in 5th place with only one drink left for me to try. Solid drinks all the way through, honestly. I mean, they're really good. But with the last one, still having no juice and 100% natural still somehow. This one is 0 sugar dragon fruit. Now, that is... I've never had dragon fruit before. I haven't even known dragon fruit was an actual thing until like a year or 2 ago. I don't know what dragon fruit is. Like, I know it's a thing, but I don't know what it is, honestly, you know? Like, I don't know. Dragon fruit's a fruit, but what is a dragon fruit? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know it's a fruit, but what does it taste like? What is it? You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, 0 calorie dragon fruit soda. It's a new flavor, by the way. All these apparently are like old school Fanta flavors. This is a brand new flavor. Of course, it has 0 sugar, 0 calories. So this is actually supposed to be like the healthier option, I guess. Since I drink Diet Coke regularly over anything else, I don't know if this is going to have a hold on me for having, but this is basically Diet Fanta, So here we go. Fanta 0 Sugar Dragon Fruit. Let's see where you hold on the list. Oh, okay. See, the weird thing is, all of these, when you drink them at first, they all have the same hit. This one's a little bit different. I gotta say, that's pretty good. You can tell that it has no sugar. I mean, with pineapple was the last one I had. It had 80 sugar. I just went from 80 grams to 0. That's pretty good. Like, this is just good. Dragon fruit, you're good. Peach, you're going in last. Pineapple. Dragon fruit is now in 4th place, overtaking it. 0 sugar dragon fruit, yeah, I'm just going to keep you going with the 84. In my opinion, it is not as good as the strawberry, only because of my personal connections with it. But wow, that's good. Like, it's almost as good as the strawberry because of, one, I think the 0 sugar is good for it because that's just me personally with the Diet Coke and everything that I've drank nowadays. But because now drinking sugary drinks is just like, it's like a lot. It's real heavy in the mouth. But, excuse me. But that's good. Like, I've never had, like I just said, this is probably the first thing I've ever actually tried that's flavored as dragon fruit. And I still don't know what it is, but I mean, I know, like, I'll say it again. I know dragon fruit's a fruit, but what is it? Like, where's it from? What does it taste like? If it tastes like that, it's pretty good. Like, that flavor actually came through my sickness right now, and I could taste it. So, with that all being said, Fanta Orange is in first place with a 90, Grape at 88, Strawberry at 86, 0 Sugar Dragon Fruit at 84, Pineapple at 82, and Peach at an 80. Now, these are all very high scores because they're all good. Like, Peach by itself as a drink is really good. Like, I mean, even though it's in last place out of these 6, it's still an 80, which I clarify as a good drink. If somebody gave me this, I would still drink it because it is good. Pineapple, good flavor. 0 Sugar Dragon Fruit, I thought it was going to suck. It actually tastes pretty good. Like, strawberry, grape, and orange, of course, like I said, orange and grape are my childhood. Strawberry is iconic because of Popeyes and of me growing up and drinking that. All of these are great drinks. Fanta always outdoes themselves somehow. I don't know how they do this. I really don't. I still don't understand how it's 100% natural flavors. But it's still good. Like, even though it's not natural, it's good. Like, that's Fanta's motto. We're not natural, but we're still good. So, yeah. Fanta Orange stays in the lead at first, and then it's grape, strawberry, 0 Sugar Dragon Fruit, pineapple, and then peach. So, just real quick, I wanted to say all this. The Obi-Wan Kenobi teaser trailer just came out this week. I will be talking about it more next week on next week's episode, which will be just a me episode, normal episode, of course. And also next week, I will be giving my official review of The Batman. So if you haven't seen The Batman yet, I'm not going to give any spoilers or tell you how it was or anything or my opinion on it right now. Hopefully you might see it before next week's episode, before you listen to that. and hopefully you won't be spoiled or anything. I will be giving spoiler review, of course, talking about everything that was included in the movie, my opinions, where it could go next, all that kind of stuff next week. And you should go check it out for yourself. It was really good. I liked it a lot. And of course, the Kenobi teaser trailer will be talked about, and a whole lot more talked about next week. And I think that's going to do it for this episode. If you ever have a question or a drink or candy that you would like for me to review on a future episode of the Toddcast, there is a link down in the description of this episode on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Wherever you're listening, there should be a link down to my YouTube channel. Down in the description of this episode, go to my YouTube channel and go to the comment sections of one of the videos and just comment your question or a specific brand or flavor of drink that you would like for me to try. If it's one I've tried before, I'll let you know. So I think that's going to do it for this week and this episode. As always, please rate and subscribe. And if you're listening on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell to get notified when new videos are uploaded. And make sure you follow the Toddcast on Instagram at @the_Toddcast_, only on Instagram for all your updates and Toddcast needs. And make sure you tell your friends and your family to give a listen. And thank all of you once again for listening to this episode. Listening to me being sick this entire episode for however long this is. And if you want to know what's going to happen next week and listen to my Batman review, well, you'll just have to tune in to find out. Only on the Toddcast.